Hello and welcome to the Unpopular Investor. Today I'm just talking about crypto.com and the Syndicate. If you're already part of crypto.com, great, you may not be aware of the Syndicate. If you're not part of crypto.com, then it's a good worthwhile company to be a part of, as you get quite a few benefits, and they certainly, in my opinion, outweigh purchasing their token, which I'll go through shortly. So the Syndicate is basically something where you use their token, the CRO token, the CRO, and you purchase a portion of what they're offering. In this case, the next deal will be $1 million of Bitcoin, and it'll be 50% off what their value is. There is a blog post which gives you general information about the Syndicate. I initially had a few questions, but I'll go through that. What my questions were initially and what the answers are. So first off, you need to be staking at least 10,000 CRO. It goes through this information down here. So if you're staking 10,000, it'll give you like a maximum allocation that you can put to try and basically bid for the Bitcoin or whatever coin's been offered. If you increase it to 50,000, 64, and so on and so on and so on. 10,000 CRO is still a good amount of money, $613. So my recommendation straight off the bat is if you and your girlfriend or partner or friend, if you want to partake in this, you probably best to open your own account each, because you don't necessarily want to have 50,000 CRO at $3,000 when you could get away with just having 20,000 and get a similar amount of subscribed CRO to the kind of auction, I think would be an incorrect word, but maybe the best word. So how it basically works is you have your CRO, you stake your 10,000 CRO. When you're staking the CRO, it's staked for 180 days. However, it does earn interest. It earns 20% interest, so you're earning almost 5.5 CRO a day. So you're walking away with probably around 38 CRO, 38.29 CRO every week. So you get that just by staking it, and then whatever's in your exchange, it's up to you. But whatever you have just here available to trade with, you can also soft stake, but you do have to activate that. So soft staking is you just turn it on, and because I have less than 100,000 CRO, I get 5%. Oh, sorry. I get 3%, which is okay. So on my CRO, I'm getting 1.5 a day, which is fine. So how it works is they have a certain amount of Bitcoin, in this case $1 million worth, and they're going to sell it to you for half of its value. But you just can't go and buy yourself $200,000 worth of Bitcoin and pay only $100,000. It's distributed amongst everyone. People that have the most amount of CRO will obviously get the biggest amount. So in my case, as I'm a small little guy with a small portfolio, I've got 10,000 staked on this one, and my roommate also has 10,000 staked as well. And the maximum allocation, it's actually normally around 18,000. Maybe this is what it was initially. But basically how it works out is everybody that's staking it, they will normally put in as much as they can, and then that pool, let's say it's like 1 billion CRO or whatever it is, that gets divided by $1 million, and then it gets all out in shares. It gets all out shares. So someone that's got a huge amount of CRO staked, they're probably going to get, a few $1,000s worth. Whereas myself or yourself, if you have a similar amount to me, nowhere near as much as that. I'll just quickly go through some previous syndicates. Also, very important, make sure if you're going to enter this, that you get your money onto the exchange early, stake it, make sure you're staking 10,000, make sure you have enough in your balances so that you can actually go and buy some Bitcoin, and then we go from there. So these are the past subscriptions that I was a part of. As you can see in this occasion, the maximum I was allowed to put in was 19,000, and I ended up getting refunded basically all of it. 21 link, I think at the time it's probably worth about, I think at the time it was about $4. So it was $84, but I paid basically, it's normally about half. So you pay $42 or so worth of CRO. And remember, every single week you are earning you're earning Crow from actually just having it there. It's not a huge amount, but it's better than nothing. I think it was like 1.5 for the soft staking plus 38, 48. So every week you're getting almost $3 just by staking it as well. So this particular link, chain link one, I got most of it refunded. Unfortunately, with Tezos, I got all of it refunded because I didn't accept the final allocation. You do need to actually log and accept the allocation, and I didn't have my spare phone that has the 2-factor passwords on it. Bitcoin Cash, once again, not a huge amount, but I don't have a lot actually staked on the platform. Ethereum, normally with things like Ethereum, it's like because it's such a major coin, it's only like a 25% reduction as opposed to a 50%, but I cannot recall. And the last one that has just gone was VET, and this worked out to be about $72, which was pretty good. I guess it's certainly nowhere near as popular as the other coins. Oh, there it is. $72, and I would have only paid half of that. And then it just sits in your balances, and then you just withdraw it out. It's probably a good idea to withdraw it out because these balances, in my case, are so low that they can't earn any sort of interest or anything like that. However, I believe you can start staking VET, but you'll need a lot more than that, probably a couple of $100 worth before they'll accept that. Now to fund your account, it's just a standard way. Copy your address, plonk it in there. The exchanges that you can get it on, there's plenty of liquidity. 24-hour volume for these ones is over $1 million, and quite a few in a similar amount. It's basically a utility coin, kind of like Binance coin, where you need it in order to partake in certain things. So as crypto.com becomes more and more popular, I'm sure its price is going to jump on up. It's certainly nothing that I'm buying because I think it's going to go up in value considerably. I just believe that partaking in the syndicates is a good thing, and crypto.com has kind of a good business plan with effectively their goal is to try and onboard a lot of people into the crypto world, and something like this is a very easy exchange to use initially before someone learns this and they go on to something far bigger like Binance or DEXs, etc. So anyway, up to you if you want to jump on this. I would probably predict with $1 million, they normally have about 500,000. But I'm probably going to predict that whatever you put in, you'll probably be likely to only get maybe $30 to $50 if you're only staking 10,000 Crow. But they have syndicates all the time, and they're only going to get more and more frequent, I would imagine. Ethereum, 25% discount, as I mentioned. But this Bitcoin one's nice, big, juicy, 50% off, so it should be good. The previous one they had was only 200,000, and it was 25%. Yeah, here you can see, it's just it's worth it. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please hit like and subscribe. Helps out the YouTube algorithm. And I'll try and get more of this information to the masses. Cheers.